Welcome to the Daily Calm. I'm Tamara Levitt, and today we'll explore how to protect ourselves when exposed to anger. Start by sitting with a straight back on a cushion or chair. Close your eyes and let your shoulders and hands rest easily. Soften anything that can be softened. The shoulders, the belly, the jaw. And if there's any tension that still remains, allow it to remain. Now take a few long, deep breaths to relax the mind and body. Take a slow, deep belly breath. Hold it for a moment. And then gently release that breath. And just repeat that pattern a couple of times, allowing any tension you're holding to melt away. Now relax your breathing so it's natural. And begin to feel air draw into the area of your ribs. Engage your diaphragm and fill your lungs, but don't force it. Allow the rise and fall of the breath to happen in its own time, at its own pace. Feel the breath enter your lungs and feel it release. And if there are any thoughts or emotions, notice them without identifying with them, without getting sucked into them. We want to feel what's happening in the present moment without referring to a me or a self. So you can notice thinking, but it's not you in the thinking. Thinking is simply happening. So just say, thinking. Thinking. And notice emotions. Perhaps there's anger, but it's not you in the anger. There's simply the experience of anger. So observe it and just say, anger, anger. Say it over and over until you can feel the anger without it becoming you. And then gently come back to your body, feeling the rise of your breath as it enters your lungs and slowly releases. And now, relax your attention. Today, I'd like to talk about shielding ourselves from anger. Even if we're careful to surround ourselves with people who are kind and respectful, we're sometimes exposed to anger. Perhaps it's a boss with a short fuse or a relative with a tendency to lash out. Whether it's someone close or distant, being on the receiving end of anger can leave us feeling wounded and powerless. So I'd like to share a couple of tools that can help create a separation from anger, dulling its sharp edge and softening its impact. The first way is to visualize a sense of protective space around you, so that when anger is propelled towards you, you can imagine it bouncing off this protective layer. That way, aggression is deflected and has a place to land. We can also try noting the emotions of others, just as we noted our own today in practice. Noting helps create distance between us and our experience, almost as though we're watching a film. When we observe emotions in this way, we can cushion their impact and avoid reacting to them. So if someone is being critical, we can note criticism. If they're angry, we can note anger. When we step back and observe anger as a spectator, it feels less personal and less hurtful. As the saying goes, ships don't sink because of the water around them. They sink because of the water that gets in them. So when anger is directed toward you, reach for these tools. Create some distance from what's happening, protect yourself, and stay afloat. And now, as we near the end of practice, come back to the room. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed today's Daily Calm. Take care as you move through the day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.